Do you have a need for speed? Speedruns are Super Mario Maker 2's hottest level category and can be completely exhilarating or a snooze fest. Today, I'm going to show you 8 creative speedrun ideas that will thrill anyone who plays your courses. Let's get started. When I think of speedruns, I picture Mario running as fast as he can from the left side to the right side of a course. Our first idea is going to break that mold completely and force us to change our objective to win. This course was inspired by the awesome 2D platformer game Rayman Legends. In Rayman Legends, you could complete daily challenges that required you to fall a certain distance as fast as possible without being damaged. We recreated this feeling by using the cape feather power-up to help us control our falling speed and direction. We have to carefully avoid dangerous obstacles to get to the end of the course, but if we are not quick enough, then we're going to run out of time with our short timer. The player needs to alternate slow falling in perilous sections and fast falling when they feel safe. By including a clear condition to finish the course with the cape feather, we also make sure that people can't cheat by damage boosting through the course, which is just a fancy term for using the invulnerable time that you get after taking damage. What other video games have inspired your levels? Let me know in the comments below, and feel free to leave your level codes for us to enjoy. How many speedruns have you seen in the underwater theme? Chances are not very many, and that's too bad. This next course is going to show many creative ways to make an underwater speedrun. This speedrun starts us off with Yoshi and gives us a clear condition to make sure to keep him with us all the way through the course. We need Yoshi to help open the path forward by licking up spiny shells and fire. We must keep our speed in certain areas like this one to make sure that the shell doesn't hit the on-off block and trap us from moving forward. We also use the fire in areas like these to clear out enemies and ignite bombs to open our passage. Many of us hate having to mash the swim button to stop us from sinking to our death. Fortunately, whenever Yoshi has an item in his mouth, we're able to float freely and actually gain a speed boost as well. We get even more incentive to lick up the shell as soon as possible when we get through each area to make sure that we can have an easier time swimming. I love how this course tests our skills with Yoshi and underwater movement skills, all while treating us fairly by showing track indicators for where we should use each item. As always, if you're interested to see more of this course or any others that we show in the video, check out the course codes in the video description. We've seen plenty of speedruns that involve throwing shells at on-off switches and hitting pals with our head, but have you ever seen one using the SUPERBALL flower power-up? This speedrun requires us to shoot in precise locations to hit pals and let us progress through. While this level looks like a typical 20-second platforming challenge, we also have a creative added layer of difficulty. When we encounter these indicators, we quickly learn that we have to shoot the SUPERBALL to open the way forward. The track indicators help guide us on exactly where to shoot so that it bounces off the walls to hit the POW and clear munchers blocking our path. This idea can be tricky to get the hang of, but has so much potential for really unique obstacles. So I hear you like speedruns, but how about super speedruns? In this course, we move even faster than the maximum speed. We can make this happen by using the wind effect that comes from the desert night theme. One lesser known fact about the wind is the game style actually changes how the wind behaves in the desert night theme. In order to get consistent wind moving to the right like this, we need to use the new Super Mario Bros. U game style. In addition to the wind, we add a bullet blaster on top of a Lakitu's cloud to constantly move us forward. With a speedrun this quick, we need to make sure to add plenty of indicators and advanced warning about obstacles that are coming up to allow players to feel that the course is fair and fun. The snake block can be an infuriating item to use in some levels, but in this idea, it adds to the fun. We activate the snake block at the beginning of the level, then go through difficult platforming challenges just to catch up and use it again. If we slow down just a little bit, the snake block will outrun us, and instead of having our supportive block friend to assist, we fall into a pit of despair. Snake blocks are interesting because they can go through one block gaps like this, and even go through one-way gates regardless of direction. A setup like this will keep the player out while allowing the snake block to move forward, giving the level creator freedom to make challenges to get Luigi to catch up. Our next idea cleverly uses the same area in two different ways. The first half of the speedrun is normal running from left to right as fast as possible, but once we go through this pipe, we come out on the ceiling. Now we need to do the speedrun again, but upside down and running to the left, utilizing the same space that we were in before. How is this possible? Well, to make this work, we use the underground theme, because when we change to the night variation, the gameplay becomes upside down. To make it appear that we've used the exact same space, we need to recreate the exact same area as the main world, but this time we can change where coins and indicators are placed to still help out the player during the run. This is a similar idea to how our Hub Worlds video works, which you can find in the card above or the description below. Another great way to mix up a speedrun is to make it a vertical climb. Super Mario Maker 2 allows us to create a vertical subworld, for some reason not in the main world, that we can use to create a variation in challenge. This idea uses auto-scrolling to add pressure to the player without using a low timer. The auto-scroll ensures that the player stays at the correct pace because they'll die if they fall behind. Most standard speedruns can let you get close to the end before realizing that you were too slow. But this one requires us to keep up the entire time. BOB-OMBS timers reset whenever we enter a door or pipe. We can use this idea to make really interesting speedruns that require us to move as quickly as possible through each room, otherwise the bomb will explode and we will either die or get stuck. I love this twist on a speedrun because it feels like a bunch of mini speedruns instead of one longer speedrun. You can easily feel the progress when you are able to make it past previous rooms and are able to add in a checkpoint and not worry about having too long of a timer. Click on the video on the screen right now to see more ideas with BOB-OMBS and 8 mind-blowing puzzle level ideas. If you want to learn even more unique level ideas for your favorite course themes, click on the playlist on the screen right now. To make courses, improve your level design, and stay updated in Mario Maker 2, remember to subscribe and click the bell. I'm Aristotle, and thank you for watching.